After our awesome adventure in Niagara Falls, we headed to a place called Wyerton, to a nature reserve called Rural Roots. This place is run by a lovely couple called Tom and Dee. So Tom and Dee moved here in 1975. They bought 100 acres of land, which is now a protected forest, and they built their home here. This is their beautiful wooden house. They live on the upstairs and sleep downstairs. And that's an awesome tree house they built.
Yeah. The windows, that's to protect the birds, because otherwise they fly into the glass. It's just he's very cheeky.
They've got this really awesome sound garden.
Yeah, how high that sound is.
Yeah. And without a doubt, you have to ring every chime possible. What a lovely treat to be around such peace. So last night we stayed in the forest, and today we're going to go and explore some lovely beaches. As you can see, we really love our swimming. The water was pretty cold, but it was so refreshing because it was such a hot day.
As you can see, we keep it very safe, and we swim at quite a shallow level because our parents worry a lot, so we don't go very too deep.
So this is where we had our third swim. Absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at that.
It's like Mediterranean water.
Ooh. Is that slightly jacked up? After swimming, we headed back to Rural Roots and explored the forest a little bit.
Yeah, this is that's right. This is fun. Oh.
Down there, to our left.
It's pretty easy to follow the trail in the woods because it's all signposted.
You have to squeeze through here. This is the way.
Oh my god.
Yay! Oh, I made it.
It's 6:42 in the morning. We woke up about half an hour ago and we're heading off to get the boat so we can... Tobermory. We're going to Tobermory, we're going to catch the boat and we're going to put... We get the Chi Chi Man, apparently. I don't know what that means.
That's the name of the boat, Chi Chi Man.
Oh, that's the name of the boat. Okay. Cool stuff. See you then. We've just crossed over with the boat, and we're going to get on the 17 to Sault Ste. Marie. So we've got 150 miles of just straight road to go. Well, maybe a few bends here and there. Nothing really much at Sault Ste. Marie, so we decided to carry on driving to find somewhere a little bit more picturesque to stay for the night. So we found this cute little corner of the world and stayed here for the night. Next morning we drove to a cute little town called Wawa. So we had a little walk around the town and the lake, and as we were walking down the street we got talking to this lovely couple called Marty and Mary. They invited us into their home and we had a lovely chat and coffee and spent ages with them. That same afternoon Mary was having a rehearsal with her friends. That's Mary on the double bass. So the next morning we left Wawa and headed towards Thunder Bay. I absolutely love driving through nature. I find it so relaxing. After 5.5 hours of driving, we've arrived at the most cheapest hotel ever. Well, it doesn't cost a thing actually, it's free. Thank you, Walmart, we love you. And in this car park we met Eric and Ange, who we are now good friends with. They're also travelling Canada, so we keep each other updated with places to go and places we've been. We then headed towards Kenora. The drive was really lovely, and of course we had to stop at a toilet and mark our territory. We soaked up all the awesome views of the province of Ontario, as we were pre-warned that a lot of the drive through the provinces of Manitoba and Saskatchewan would be very flat and boring. Kenora was a pretty little town actually. We didn't do much there as we were really tired, so we just cooked ourselves a meal and chilled for the night. Back on the road we made our way to Winnipeg, which is the capital of Manitoba. I think we arrived on the perfect day because there was a little mini festival going on. We soaked up a bit of the sun, a bit of the music, and then we made our way to Falks Market. We had a little walk around, and then we did our classic Mel and George, walking around the town looking at street art and architecture. Every weekend, apparently, there's something called the Sunday Cruise, where people with classic cars drive up and down the road. Tonight we're sleeping at the Flying J. It's a truck stop. I photoshopped those clouds in to make it really dramatic and beautiful, because it was just grey and horrible before. Let me know if I've done a good job, because I really want to brush up my skills. Next morning we made our way to Souris, which is a really small town, about 1900 population. It's the home of the longest swinging pedestrian bridge in Canada. And that dot in the far distance is me doing push-ups. So we headed off and searched for somewhere to sleep for the night, and we found a place called Moosomin. We stayed in this field at the back end of the town, behind a hotel. I really feel sorry for Melsie because her window doesn't open, and in this heat we're having, it's craziness! There is nothing for miles and miles and miles and miles. So we've got some really good news. After the window not working and the water pump exploding yesterday and the handbrake snapping, now the car doesn't want to go. I was just driving, we were just doing about 50-60 and the car lost power, and that's it. We're gonna phone up the breakdown people and ask them to pick us up. Nice.